Hello friend, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first video in a series of modeling that I would like to share with you guys. For my first video I would like to model or characters from one of the artists who influenced me the most in creating my own channel, Will Terrell. He is an amazing artist and the results that he passes on his videos are amazing. So if you don't know him yet, I encourage you to go visit him on the link up in here and have a look in his videos. You're not gonna regret. For my first video, I would like to make one of the characters from his people sketching series. The first one I'm gonna take is from the first one of the series, the guy with the funny mustache. The link of the video is this one up here, but let's go and see what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna need to record, screen capture it to use as a reference when I'm modeling. So here you have the video. I already forwarded to the 9-minute mark on the video, so you can see the image of the character without his hand on the way. You should see the video because the things he speaks on the video it's gonna influence in the way I'm gonna model the character forward. So have a look on the video, but I just didn't want to make it too long, so I already fast forward to it. So what we're gonna do is print the screen, go to Photoshop, and we're gonna paste it as a new, create an image just for the character that I'm gonna use as a reference. So let me screen capture it, and then we're gonna start modeling. Okay? So here we grab the character itself, and we can crop this image, crop, edit image, and crop the image, and let's save it for web. I like saving for web because it creates a smaller image size as a JPEG. So we're gonna save this image in my reference folder, and then we can start modeling. Okay, so I hope you will enjoy the series, and I see you soon. Bye bye. I usually start my model with a Dynamesh sphere because it's very simple to reshape the what you've done and get a very clean topology to work on. Usually what I do, I try to block up the main shapes fast. So it's like in a drawing. You first do like a little rough sketch of the proportions so you don't get too lost. But with in ZBrush, if you go sometimes too much over the proportion, it's pretty easy to fix that up. So it's not that much of a big deal, but it's the way I work. When I'm working and the resolution of the mesh is too low because as I said I like to work with a low resolution sphere. I divide the model, so divide the model a few times to get more details, to, for example, to make the mouth in that part. And then later, when I am happy with the model and I want to Dynamesh to get more resolution, I just increase a little bit the resolution of the Dynamesh before I mask out the part. And another cool thing that I usually do is I take out the blur from Dynamesh because you lose too much of the detail, and I also take out the projection from it because projection, when the model is too heavy, it makes my computer really slow. I have a very old computer by now. That's something that I want to fix in the future, but right now I still don't have the cash for that. The perks to be a family man. Family always comes first. So I'm here blocking the hair and trying to get an overall likeness to the concept. I have the video doesn't show, but I have in my second monitor the reference image that I captured from the video. And when I'm modeling, I'm always comparing a little bit if I'm too far from the model or not. I mean, it's never gonna be 100% like a 2D concept because it's 3D, and in 2D you can do some very freedom things that looks very nice, but when you do it in 3D, it's not always the case. But you're gonna see later on. So I'm trying blocking up the shape, trying to get an overall likeness to the model. And here I add a cylinder, I make it the poly mesh, and I'm gonna create the one side of the glass. When I happy with what I have, I'm gonna mirror it up. See, I mirror it up to the other side, and now we work with symmetry. I can move both lens from one side to the other. It's pretty easy. In the constant, you don't see the eye, but I decided to model the eyes in case later on I decided to create the lens of the glass transparent with the material. You could actually be able to see the glass. This is I imagine if it would be a more a 3D model, you would face the character from front, and it would be nice to see a little bit of the eye. Maybe even with some very strong refraction of the glass could look really funny. And again, in these videos we always trying to make it into a character more than just reproducing the person, right? So I also trying to have his feedback on while I'm sculpting. And add a little bit more details here and there, but again, it's way too, it's far from finished. I'm just trying to get the most done in the time that I have. And speaking of time, I like to say how I'm working. I mean, I work full time in a full-time job as a 3D artist, and when I get home, I spend time with my family. But I thought that I couldn't need to improve. You know, if you want to grow, you have to keep working on your craft. So I talked to my wife and decided to agree into if I do a sacrifice and work sometimes a few hours later in the night. So every night I work 2 hours. I try to work 2 hours every night, but I try to, and I say like, yeah, since I'm gonna work, why not to create a video? Because when I'm at work, I sometimes have some YouTube channels opening on the side screen, so I'm listening to what they say. Not that I'm looking at the videos, but I like to hear them. And the videos of Will Terrell always inspired me a lot. And I'm always, well, I'm gonna create my channel one day and then start making one of these characters. So that's why this series, I think this first character of his People Sketch series, that is an amazing series. So I work only 2 hours. I have my iPad on the side of my other screen, counting time. I think it's key when you put yourself a time limit to work on. I know the model is not going to be finished all this time, but if I like what I have in the first 2 hours, I keep on the next day. Or not, I will just scrap it on and start over. And it's also a way to make me work a little bit faster, because I try to get the most as possible in the short time and don't get too much concerned about details. Because, for example, I could start cleaning up the face now and make it more smooth or more flat edges, but no, I can leave that on later on. I just have to get the overall feel or feeling of the character. Okay? And here it's like I'm modeling the type of character without the mustache, and the mustache is the most important thing on this character. But I mean, when I'm working, I try to imagine how is the shape underneath, because I know how the mustache is gonna cover a lot of the character, and I'm confident that I can do a more or less similar shape. So what I did, I masked out where the mustache is gonna come from, and I extract the geometry and convert that into Dynamesh and move it up. And after I made some cuts to make where the fur is, I inflate them. And here I created some little mask dots. It was a drawing, and then I moved them with transpose curve. I moved them down, and then when I Dynamesh, I got pretty much the bulkiness of the mustache that he has. And again, I added a little bit of the dam standard, some cuts to make where the hair are, and then I inflate them up. That's one of the techniques I do a lot. I usually use a dam standard to make some cuts, and then I inflate them to get more. Because with the dam standard, it's like a standard with some pinch, and then when you inflate that place, the pinch is getting even stronger. I think it gets a very cool shape, gives me a very nice shape to work from. And here I used the same cylinder that I used to make the glass and convert that into a head. And again, I tried to make everything into ZBrush because one of the reasons is also to learn how to do better at ZBrush. I think it would have been actually faster to model this head and the 3D Max and import the geometry. But that's the thing, when you are in the mood working with ZBrush, and ZBrush is a program that's very easy to get into the mood, and you just forget and you just go ahead. And well, it's a good practice in there, and it's a fun little model, it's a fun project, and I want to see how far can I go with the ZBrush. Later on I could always make a new topology and even a low polygon topology on the model, so I think that it's okay. Could have been better, yeah, maybe. Anyway, so I think the character is starting to look like the model. It's not. When you do a comparison later on, you're gonna see it's actually quite far, but it's becoming a character. Sorry. It's becoming a character and it has lots of personality because of this concept. It's really good. So still playing with the shapes, trying to, because I only have like a side view, so the front view I actually have to imagine how it will be. And here I'm abstract the same technique, I'm abstracting a part to make where the shirt will be, so the head's not floating on space like a magical head or something like that. So blocking it up and moving up down, and it's the beauty of Dynamesh. You can move, reshape, you completely scratch up your polygons, and then when you remask it up, it becomes a very beautiful clean geometry to keep working on. And sometimes when you work with Dynamesh, and that's one of the things that when I started really scared the hell out of me. When you have one polygon that it's overlapping each other, it creates a hole in your mesh. So it's very important when you're working that if you have a very thin geometry to mask the topology, so you backface masking, so you don't flatten one polygon on top of the other, because otherwise it will destroy your dynamic. And if it happens, it's easy to fix. It's not that the end of the work, although it sometimes really scares me. You just have to inflate both parts so you have a little bit of separation from the two sides of the face, so they are not overlapping each other. And then when you Dynamesh, you actually get some thickness, and then you keep doing that or add some clay, so you have to make them separated from each other in order to, and then when they are separated from each other, you can design them. I think we're gonna do a video about that later on. I think it's easier to explain in a video than just working words. Aside, words English, not my main language, and also a little bit nervous the first time I'm doing this. And okay, when I have a video, it will be easier to explain. But again, I just wanted to show the zero model that I made, and I'm gonna try to bring it to a higher level finish later on, and see what you guys think of it. And if you like what you saw and you want to see the process, the progress, or if you want to hear in more details some of what I've done and why, just leave some comments on the channel, and I will try to explain them better and in more details. I mean, this is my first real video for the channel, so I have no idea what you guys want to see. I just picked this up because it's a model that I like the concept, and I like Will Terrell's artwork, and I want to create something on his style to start and see how's the, well, taste the waters, see how's he's creating a video for YouTube. It's a big learning process. It's very hard to do narration over a video. I didn't expect it to be that hard, and I actually did it like the second or third time I'm recording myself, and I don't think it's even that big yet. I still have to practice more, but I think I'm gonna leave this one now because you have to move forward. I mean, otherwise I'm gonna be doing this forever and never gonna upload the video. Okay, so again, welcome to my channel. I hope you like, and this is the first part of the character. I'm gonna do a second video later on, and I hope you like it. If you have any comments or suggestions, leave below, and if you haven't done yet, then I would invite you to subscribe to my channel. Okay, bye.